Why do you think the people backed you so thoroughly in West Cork?
Why what?
Why did the people back you so thoroughly?
Because they knew we were right. And you see, people who aren't born now will never really appreciate the spirit that the men of 16 put in to the people afterwards. They came along, and these men were men who, in my opinion, and the opinion of every volunteer I met at the time, they were the greatest men of all generations. You can have all the rest of them, because these men of 16 went out, and they did the job. They didn't do any parading, and they didn't do any banner waving before it, but they did it. And I would say again, another factor in the backing of the people was the viciousness of the way the British killed them afterwards, and their prisoners of war. These things the people knew at that time, and they got their share of terrorism in West Cork. And civilians were beaten and shot up, and they were not alone by the Tens and the Auxiliaries, but by regiments like the Essex. We had some regiments coming in, operating there, who operated as soldiers. We had others that came in there, and they only operated as murderers. And that was because their officers were murderers and sadists. Men like Percival, who surrendered 92,000 men afterwards in Singapore to a force of 18,000 with only about 40 casualties. These were the types of men they had to deal with in West Cork.